So, I don't know. The chat is still very, very quiet. So we're going to do a little bit of a chill start. Let me just start off by saying I have been working on the multiplayer DAW, right? I want to make a multiplayer DAW, and I want to make an actual collab where we can all Megacollab style work in one project. And the way that I'm going to do this is we are going to do it in the browser. And the crazy shit is, it works. Like, there are some things that don't work. You will see those. But like, rudimentally, we essentially have a sampler with a timeline that you can drop your own samples into. If you want to try it out, you can go to mofalk.com/mega. If you go there, you will see this. There you go. Now, the crazy shit is, you will see other people's cursors. You see this? I see Chorus F in here, and I can also see who is live. Anybody can move any audio file and drop any audio files in, right? So I could just be like, hey, look, I would like to have my last sample flip in here. And I could just do this. Drag and drop it on. Boom. That's how quick it is. And then everybody's playback is going to have that in. Now, right click to delete again. So, yeah, you can see we have cursors. Oh my god, Chorus F. And you can also see that the color of the waveform is the color of the person that, you know, it belongs to. So let's see what he dropped on. What the hell? What is Retrovision doing? Alright, sometimes you have to restart the website. I don't know what Retro is up to. I think he just... Anyways, you can see how this is gonna not be a total chaos at all, right? Let's see. And the cool thing is you can drop anybody's samples in, right? Which is very, very cool. So, anyways, that's what we're doing here. For now, you know, nothing crazy is happening. We can see somebody uploaded their bounce. Let's see. Wait, who is that? 8core. Oh my god. Sometimes the playback doesn't stop. I don't know why that happens. Yeah. Why is it playing right now? I don't know. But sometimes, you know, you just gotta refresh the page. And then the cool thing is, all of this is actually cached on your PC, which was actually a pain to do. So all of the sample data, all of the audio and everything will be cached in a database on your PC, like in the browser. So when you refresh, it doesn't have to fetch everything. It's like super fast. It's mofalk.com/mega. Yeah. Also, none of this is gonna stay, right? But still, like, it works. Proof of concept. I see Narimi in here as well, Empiric. Yeah, so essentially you can drop anything on here, right? And we could, for example, listen to the new pack I made. Oh my god! This is what it's like working in the Google Docs with other people, man. I swear to god. Anyways, for some reason the audio starts when people drag it in. I don't know how that works. But anyways, yeah, if you go to justmofalk.com, you will see there's a new sample pack. Yeah, I mean, you can get it now. I'm gonna promote it when the track comes out, but yes. All right, ladies and gents, is everybody here? For some reason it works so well. Yeah, I mean, all I wanted just works with everything, dude. Nice for stealing everyone's IDs. I mean, disclaimer, you cannot remove tracks. You can only add them in right now. But yeah, the theme of the website is super sick. So the website serves two purposes. One, I think it's an actual business to do like DAW in the browser. And second of all, if anybody ever wants to hire me, I can just be like, brother, I built a DAW in the website, brother. Retro! Wow. What? Thank you for the gifted, my brother. Bro! That's the royalties coming in right there. All right, and now back to the Megacollab. Ladies and gents, what is this? What? Or XO. Anyways, Mr. Brooks, you didn't see yet. I'm making multiplayer DAW in the browser. Right? Where you can have multiple people and you can see what they're doing and it's all updated in real time and stuff. And it kind of works already, which is very, very cool. Oh, I saw a browser. There's a browser of somebody. There's people. Hello! All right. And then you can like take your audio samples and drag them on, move them and play them. And it actually works. Hey! And it's like Google Docs where anything you put can be deleted by anyone, which I'm probably going to change. I'm going to make it so everybody has like 1 or 2 tracks that they can change. Why does everything always get to... Stop it with the farts! Bro, this is too good. How to enter? It's just mofalk.com/mega. That's either the worst or the best thing to happen to the scene. Honestly, you know what? The reason I'm building it is just so that we can, in the future, do like a mega collab with everybody on the stream. And we can do it like live. Also, why the... It really shouldn't be possible to overlay clips. That's like the FL Studio curse. I feel like I can do it better. And sometimes... Oh my god. Sometimes they just randomly start playing the audio files. I don't know why. It shouldn't be. Wait, I know why, because I actually know where the bug is. Anyways, this is not how it's supposed to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 files on one channel. Anyways, very, very cool. Stop! Empiric, stop! What have I done? Yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys to it. Also, these really shouldn't be overflowing at the end. Yeah, you see there's a lot of bugs. Oh my god, I forgot I did this! I made it so that you can actually drag and drop the timeline to scroll, which is so fucking hard to do because you can click and it skips you to that part, right? That's easy. And it's also easy to drag this slider and it to zoom. But you know what's really fucking hard? Clicking, not releasing, and then in the same like click, dragging. So you can like go here and drag, go here and drag, go here and drag, go here and drag. That is so hard to get right, honestly, but it's really cool. I did it. So it now works like FL. The only thing, you know how you're used to like drag in FL? It works the opposite direction. So when you hold down mouse, you scroll like you scroll on the browser, not how you would like grab and drag the timeline, right? But yeah, guys, I made a collaborative DAW. It turns into complete chaos in a minute. I mean, you know, I was ready for that. All right, let's see. We have a Pyric with MHA only. No! Oh, one cool thing you can implement is to follow people like Myro does. Oh, I don't know what Myro is, but yes, that would be very, very cool. So instead of, yeah, you can like just click here and you can like follow one person and then you see all their actions. That's kind of cool. Even though there's a little bit of an issue where when you go out of the timeline, like currently I'm only tracking the position of the timeline, not of these, because this, oh shit, I'm gonna draw, but this is different for everybody and this is different for everybody. The only thing that I keep consistent is this, like the actual timeline. Reason being, bro, I don't know what, like maybe your device looks different. Maybe you have like a small device, which is like this small, right? I don't understand why sometimes the audio starts. But yeah, like spectating them. Yeah. Dude, this is so fucking cool. I'm really, really happy with this. I'm really happy. It's gonna be so good. All fart sounds. All right, I'm gonna leave this as it is. Thank you guys for joining. We're gonna do end of stream now. But yeah, sample flip was great. And stream was great, and Megacollab is gonna come along. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish it until next week. Maybe we do next Friday, we do Megacollab. Maybe. I gotta kind of edit the YouTube video of the ADE thing for like the weekend. Maybe on Sunday it's gonna come out. Retro just texted me. I don't think there is money to be made, honestly. But still, don't open the website. Okay, you can't do that. You can't say don't open the website to me. Wait. Skrillex. Are you just like testing how far you can push it? I mean, honestly, go for it. Oh yeah, this is very broken. It just keeps going. It's going. Oh no. Oh no, it shouldn't work like that. You're right, 100%. That's kind of good. That's kind of good. I like that. All right, so one thing we definitely got to implement, and I think it's going to be good, is I will make it so that you have a limited amount of actions you can take. So you can do like 2 actions a minute or something, right? So that instead of like everybody just throwing their shit on, I mean, maybe it's also fun because we're just gonna, like what I'm probably gonna have to do is I'm just gonna have a button with like ban person. And what it's gonna do is gonna like delete all their clips, delete anything they tweaked, kinda. Not anything they tweaked, but anything they like audio-wise put on. And kind of like on Discord, when you remove somebody, it removes their last messages as well. So people will have to behave because if they don't behave, I'll just ban them, right? So it's like, I think that's enough of an incentive, but yeah, we definitely have Oh shit, I need a rollback. Because if somebody comes in and just griefs everything, I need a history so I can like restore. Yeah, you see, there's a lot of things to think about. But I think it's gonna be really, really fucking cool. You can track the audios from, yeah, I mean, I'm already doing that. I'm also gonna make it so that we have like public tracks that everybody can drop shit onto, and then you have your private track, which only you can drop stuff onto. And additionally, I'm gonna make it so that you can only have audio clips, like you can't overlay audio clips. I don't think that makes sense. So yeah. Is this open source by any chance? So here's the thing. If I were to make enough money with something else, like making music or programming or having another job, I would fucking love to do this open source, or like have parts of it be open source, and then we just like together we build this thing. Right now, there isn't really a way for me to make it open source because I just built it literally into the server I already run. So I would need to open source like my fucking 50k lines of code that make everything run. And I'm not comfortable sharing all of that. I feel like there's a lot of intellectual property there that is valuable to me. But I would like to open source it. But I think for now, like I wouldn't open source the whole thing. One thing that is very cool though, is I built a custom layer of interaction between the browser. Like if you imagine, right? How does it happen that when you change something on your browser, it updates for me as well, almost in real time? And there's like a very annoying way to set that up, which is you have an event, like your browser makes a request to my server says, okay, that's a valid thing, and then sends it to every other person as well. Like with WebSockets, that's a thing that can happen. But like programming that is so pain. So essentially what I built is like I built like a middle layer kinda, which just does it. So you just tell it like I'm updating here, and all the like server and this and like what everything has to process and stuff just happens automatically, which is very, very cool, because then you don't need to worry so much about like how everything's connected, because it just works. Like it just works. It's so fucking cool. And that thing I could open source, right? Is it still over WebSocket? Yeah, I'm still using WebSockets because there's no real need. And I'm also considering not proxying it through the server with events that I can validate like safely. And also what's very, very cool, like right now it's not implemented, but I'm working on it right now, is to make it so that it updates optimistically, so that on the client, when you make a change, you get the change immediately. Like right now, when you drop a file in, right? Let me just show you. So if I take like a big file and I drop it in, you'll see like now I drop it, now it loads in, right? It takes a little bit of time, but I want to do it so that it actually doesn't take time, because technically you already have all the information you need, like right there. You don't need to wait for anything. So the way I'm going to make it is, like I'm doing it right now. The thing is, because I have this middle layer set up, making optimistic updates needs to happen in that layer. I can't just do it like piece per piece. So if I do it for one thing, everything has to have like optimistic updates. And that's just a lot of work to like implement with the engine, but it's possible. And yeah, I'm like, now I'm going to make myself some food, chill a bit. And then I'm actually going to just continue working on this. And you know, in my head, it could be a nice thing, because if this really works, like I don't actually think it's possible. Wait, let me just, I don't know. Let's see. Is there any technical way I could build in VST or Cube or any external plugin port to the web audio guy? Not directly. The web audio bay cannot host VSTs. Browser doesn't allow, but there are workarounds depending on what you really want. Re-implement DSP in a WebAssembly. Fuck! Okay, the only reliable way is to compile a DSP part of a plugin or your own DSP code to WebAssembly and run it inside an audio worklet. This is how many web versions of plugins are made. Juice Web Exporter. Newer versions of Juice can export DSP modules to WebAssembly, which you can integrate with web audio. This does not load a real VST. It compiles the DSP to WASM. Could I not write some adapter code that means a VST? Can compile parts of VST code, but you cannot write an adapter that loads real VST plugins in the browser. Why not? Browsers cannot load native binaries. If VST is a native shared binary, WebAssembly can't dynamically load or link those. I don't understand what that means. Like, I'm so not in the picture that I don't even understand what that means. The VST... Okay, so... The API assumes full OS access, file system thread. Oh, browser blocks most of that. So I kind of need to build my own OS in the to like fake the file system access, no dynamic linking is in the required sense. Even with WASM dynamic linking, you cannot take a compiled VST binary and mount it into WASM. Could compile a VST plugin itself to WASM. You have the plugin source code, yeah. And if it's mostly DSB code, not GUI code, you can port it. Okay. Shit. Oh wait, I muted text-to-speech.
Hella laggy, at least for me. Iron.
You should add function to be able to delete every file at once. I do have that function, it's just you don't. Chat's over, stream chat's over. No, chat stream's over, by the way. Oh wait, it is hella laggy. Because you're using how much? Bro, I mean... It works for me, honestly. It's actually kind of smooth. There's some like optimizations I can make. Oh, also somebody really fucked up with this long file here. Damn. What the fuck? How did you get a long file? Like, can you just like move it further back? No, it's gone. What? Okay. Yeah, the cool thing is with the VST, I mean, you know what I could do? Oh, here comes an idea. What if I have a different server somewhere running one VST and it just screen captures that and puts it into, you know what I mean? And then the output, I have ideas. This is possible. I mean, it's still kind of smooth for me. How's playback? I'm gonna mute very quickly. Yeah, the scrolling doesn't work when it overflows. Mute. Okay. I mean, honestly, it plays back well. Can I get like, how does that work? There's an FPS thing you can do. Or, okay, fine. It runs fine. It runs fine. All right. Chat, stream is over. If you just want to vibe and find out with me how this is possible, stay here. We're going to figure it out. If you want, you can outline exactly how to build a VST. Okay. I won't be able to have this code. Could I run the VST natively on my server if I break phone, then route from web server? That's a very convoluted way of doing it, but okay. This is the only way to use real VSTs without source code. The VST runs on your server inside a normal plugin host. So I would need to build my own plugin host that like has real-time up. Fuck me. The browser sends audio, parameter changes to the server processes audio through VST, the server streams the processed audio back to the browser. This is basically remote plugin hosting. Fuck. That's so difficult to implement though. There's so many things I don't understand to do that. iPlug 2, WebRTC and WebSocket stream, some buffering to handle network jitter, a way to map plugin parameters to messages. Fuck, I would need to map like every Serum 2 property. Ever. Damn. If a client and server are close, same region, you can get 40 milliseconds round trip. Okay, so yes, the solution is viable and used in real productions. In real products. What? What real products? Use this. Wait, what? Do you fuck with units? I actually don't know what that is. Avid Pro Tools Cloud. Uses server-side processing for collaborative sessions. Not marked as cloud, but the architecture includes remote audio rendering and processing. Damn. Steinberg VST Connect sends live audio from remote peers to a DAW session. I mean, that's not the same thing. Okay. Yeah, I mean, but it's not like interactive. Also not interactive. What the fuck? GPU audio? That's not a thing. It's made up, right? He also knows crippling, if you know who Dubstep Legend. No, wait. What? I don't listen to dubstep that hardcore. I just listen to my own dubstep. Using the power of GPU to enhance audio in real time. That's fucking interesting. Okay. SDK. Okay. What? Well, this is just gibberish for me. I don't understand at all. I don't even understand what this fixes. All right. No major company even allows. Openly allows upload any VST plugin and will run it in our cloud. Mostly because of licensing and security. Yeah, no shit. But the tech you're imagining, remote DSP plus streaming, is absolutely real and widely used in remote collaboration cloud rendering. I mean, honestly, if this is big enough, I could just ask Serum 2 to make me a WebAssembly version, right? And then they can just get a cut of whatever I make. Okay, no, I mean, it's not really feasible. Is there really no way? What if? I mean, yeah, there's no way because it's compiled. Okay. All right. I'll figure that out sometime in the future, I guess. For now, we don't have VSTs. We do have EQ. Wait, do I build my own EQ into it? Because we have EQ, chat. We have EQ, right? We have this thing. We have this thing that sometimes works, right? I mean, that's built. That exists. I can just copy pasta. Hold on. That would be wild. So we have EQ done. Compression would be kind of easy to do. I mean, those two are like the easy ones, limiting and stuff. So we can have like simple effects. But I think like having more like expensive effects, I think it's not gonna really work. But I could just make this happen, and then whenever you go to the to Mega, you could just like click on Open EQ, and you would get like one EQ per track, one volume control per track, and one dynamics per track, like kind of like channel strips. Bro, Empiric, are you okay? How many are there? How many of these are there? If I reload, it should give me... Oh yeah, it's too fast. Bro, my layer is too fast that it just doesn't get all the information it needs. Okay, in it. Here it is. Okay, if I copy that, draw. Wait, no, we need to be like code bin. Installing editor, bro. People are on another level. Yes, I don't care. I just want to have like JSON, Derulo. Okay, that doesn't work. I thought I was gonna do something very different right now. Can I not make a new file? No. Okay. What? Code bin. Is it code bins? No. Code pen is what I was looking for. Fuck, I'm so stupid. Okay. So JS, Megacollab. Can I format? Format? Okay, you know what? How many audio files and how many clips are there? I don't know if we can do that. It's just like fucking nonsense. 55 clips. That's not too much, actually. That's fine. FL would have broken by now. Oh, you cleaned it up! Something's still not clean, though. The hell? Okay. Something's still broken because the timeline... Oh, here. Nice. Nice. There we go. We fixed the timeline. Nice. You should probably use Claude. I mean, I do use Claude. I use just GPT-5 right now. I use Gemini 3 right now. Hello, Pyric. Also, we need a chat kind of so that people can communicate. Yeah. Okay. I don't really know. The website is a little wonky on the phone. Bro, it's not supposed to work on the phone. But yeah. I mean, I can make a mixer. Mixer is really easy to make. MIDI should be easy to make as well. I mean, no, MIDI is kind of... But it would be possible. Right now, essentially, it's just a playback thing of like multiple audio files. I can't drag in the audio clips on my phone. You have to hold click on the waveform. That's how it works for me. Didn't Steinberg make VST3 open source? Wait. Yeah, I know, but I need the actual code. Oh, fuck. Wait. Okay. Yeah, wait. Let me just ask it quickly because I actually don't know what the issue is. I want to run VST plugins on my website that uses currently the web audio API. Is there any conceivable way to use somehow? Do I have two cursors? Yeah. You need to click. On mobile, you need to click. Damn, bro, has two cursors. Nice. Yeah, you can also just open it on multiple tabs, and you will have multiple cursors as well. Look at that. The two of me. Anyways, let's see what it says. It's designed for native C++ plugins that rely on file systems. The funny thing is I don't even understand why that is a binaries. Even with WebAssembly, the VST3 ABI, host plugin communicate model do not map cleanly to the web audio. You can compile DSP parts of a VST3 plugin, WebAssembly, and wrap them in a custom web audio worklet. Crash writing heavily modified. Could I not somehow make a PS3 port somehow? Funny thing, like I don't understand what the issues are. Yeah, you can port your own DSP code, but you cannot port VST plugin format itself. I need a way to do it though. Why a full VST3 to WASM port is not feasible. VST is native C++ plugin ABI that expects OS level features, threads, file IO. So I would need to re-implement like file system, threads, real-time scheduling, pointers. That's not cool. Browsers cannot load native binaries, only WASM modules with a sandbox base. VST3 host plugin communication model requires direct function calls and shared memory structures. WebAssembly cannot pose arbitrary host calls, callbacks in the way VST expects. Even if you port the SDK itself to WebAssembly, third-party VST plugins expect a link dynamically to the real SDK and OS API. What is possible? Compile the DSP portion of a plugin to WebAssembly. I would have to like make a web thing. If I ask a plugin dev, right, to make me wait, is there any way I dev make... Let's see if that's a thing. How do other web dolls run plugins? I just don't think they do. Web audio plus WebAssembly audio worklet. So, okay. What they need to do, extract their DSP code, compile it to WebAssembly, wrap it in audio. Does do so not have a build? So I would need to write... Wait, it does have a built-in way. But it's not automatic. It provides a web audio export path, which is the closest thing to the industry has to make a web version of a plugin. A WebAssembly plus audio worklet export target. It builds your DSP code into WASM, generates a basic JS wrapper so it can be run in the browser via the worklet API. What use does not take an existing VST plugin automatically, does not reproduce your native plugin UI. Fuck, they have to build a new API for the like visuals. Okay, this is not feasible. Not feasible. All right, chat. We're gonna be calling stream. Thank you for watching. I don't think we're going to be able to do... Like, if I manage to make the VST thing run, I will roll in money. If I don't make it run, it's going to be a side project. If you do coding stream, it's chill as well. Yeah, I don't know. I found something. All right, tell me. Check Discord. Flashbang, watch out. Oh, you're not watching stream. Go. The good option could be run the plugin server side right now. Yeah, but the thing is that would require so many rewrites that I don't feel like it, you know. Also, this would like writing that would kind of be like a full-time job. Hey, if you're reading this, shoot me a text over in Discord. I'm sure it would be really cool to do something together. You know, you're not the first person to send me that today. GG. All right, everybody. That's it for now. Ciao for now. I will find a way to make things work. I think what would be cool is just make like optimized versions. You know what also would be cool? Currently, I don't know if anybody understands anything I'm saying, by the way, but currently the way I'm implementing all the audio rendering and stuff is with like native buffers that just hold PCM data, which is like the 1s and 0s of the actual file audio. And then I'm just running it with JavaScript. I imagine it would be faster if I did like my own WASM compiled audio driver. Well, I want to do this so badly, but then at the same time, I have like a music career, you know? My actual job is being an artist. This is just the fun part. Ah, pain. Okay, I'm gonna cook some food now. I have sushi rice. Gonna make myself a steak and put some soy sauce on it. Eat it with the rice. Make it maybe some broccoli. Fuck yeah, I'm hungry. I'm actually really hungry now that I noticed that. Okay, bye. You chat. Slow fade. Actually, no slow fade today. We had slow end anyways.